It's going to be a difficult decision who ends up tournament MVP for South Carolina.
Because they have so many options.
Yes.
Welcome back to the SEC Championship.
I think all have legitimate cases as kids.
What?
With the inbound, throws it away. And still 6.5 minutes to go for Texas to try and make a run.
Boston calls a timeout because her team was unable to inbound the ball within the 5 seconds, draws up a play, and they still end up turning it over.
We are underway, still underway, back underway after a timeout by our team. And
here's Lee, pull up, off, rebound Harmon.
They got to rebound again. And
Harmon trying to create, leaves it short, rebound Pow Pow. Pow Pow to the corner.
Yeah, to the, oh!
She got ahead of herself a little bit on that possession, Myrasia Fulwiley. We talk about how her speed is such a great asset, and in here she just gets gobbled up.
Under 6 to go in the fourth. Texas make a push here, down 17. Preston doesn't take the three, lost the ball, gets it back. Flips it out, 10 to shoot. Booker's quiet today, her jumper is good. Madison Booker, just her second field goal on 10 attempts. 15-point game, a little 6-0 burst from Texas. Still 5.5 minutes remaining. Edwards dumps it down, hits wide open.
I don't think there's a post player for South Carolina who isn't a great passer.
Yeah.
That was a tough pass to see over the defense and deliver it.
We've seen that all season from the freshman, Joyce Edwards. All SEC first team. Harmon gives it up. Preston can't knock it down. Oldacre to the ground and a travel.
Joyce Edwards gets the ball on the right block. A couple of defenders come over to her. So what does she just looks? That's length. Oldacre, 6'10" wingspan there, leaving Chloe Kitts inside, and Edwards easily delivers it.
Texas 0 for 6 from 3 in this game. They were 0 for 4 in their win against South Carolina in February. Kitts having trouble getting it in. Finally does to Johnson. Some pressure in the backcourt. Johnson trying to get Lee on her hip. Breaks the timeline, and now South Carolina will run some clock. Edwards tosses out. 5 to shoot. Johnson, nice move. Flips it up short. Harmon off the rebound. Harmon zipping into the front court. Booker, a good, clean look. And she got it from 3.
And the shot is good by Texas. Oh, boy. Oh, turnover. Oh, my God.
Jumper and kicks the rebound. Boy, that would have made things interesting. 14-point game.
All right.
2, Texas won. Still a lot of time left.
So
we know this Texas team always battles. They have a ton of heart, a ton of grit.
Oh, no.
We saw in the quarterfinal game a massive comeback by Vanderbilt against South Carolina. They had been down 25, were able to cut it to 5 midway through that fourth.
Now we talked about the MVP candidates for South Carolina, all very productive in this tournament.
They come down to these last 4 minutes if anybody has a final burst to get those votes.
Well, Wiley checks out. Edwards, Tessa Johnson, Raven Johnson, Kitts, and Hall on the floor for South Carolina. Here's Raven Johnson. She's done a great job of managing the clock here in this fourth quarter for the Gamecocks. Raven Johnson dumps it inside. Tessa Johnson lays it in.
Big bucket, big bucket.
Tessa Johnson with 14 points off the bench in this one. Harmon hesitates, fades, leaves it short. Rebound Edwards. Feels like South Carolina was able to weather that little storm Texas had brewing. Coming on 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter of the SEC championship game. Hits, putting on the deck, off one leg. Leaves it just off. Here's Booker. Booker curls inside. What a tough take from Madison Booker. And now Vic Schaefer is going to use his final timeout with 2:45 to go, trailing by 14.
Madison Booker in the burst of speed, able to get by Hall and get in and deliver. She's had a much improved fourth quarter here.
You know, Rebecca, regardless of what happens,
all right,
final 2:45,
something that
Texas has
you
to
know,
be so proud of what they have done. Their first year in the SEC to come in, have a share of the regular season title, make it to this conference championship game. Still battling here with 2:45 remaining. But since Vic Schaefer has taken over Texas, this program has been outstanding. They've been to the Elite Eight 3 of his first 4 seasons. The number 1 ranked team heading into this game. They're almost a lock to be a number 1 seed, regardless of this result. A lot to be proud of, no doubt.
He's completely turned around this Texas program. You know, this is a much storied program with a great history, winning the national championship in 1986, going undefeated in that stretch. And now this is a team that's back on the map, as you mentioned, the number one ranking right now. And you know, the way he talks about this team, it's clear he loves coaching this group of young women, and he talks about their toughness and how hard they work. And we've seen that here, especially in this fourth quarter, Ryan, where they clamped down defensively and made some plays on the offensive end where they really could have let this game get completely away from them.
Outscored South Carolina 11-6 in this fourth. 2:45 to go, 14-point lead for the Gamecocks. They've had trouble getting the ball in bounds, and they do again as Booker knocks it away. Stays with South Carolina.
Texas is so good at confronting and denying, making all of these looks very challenging for South Carolina on the inbound.
Edwards gets it into Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson now will veer up the floor and now slow things down to run some clock. 2:35 to go in the fourth. Here's Edwards, lost the handle, off to Johnson. 12 to shoot. Edwards with 10 to shoot. Her jumper is good.
Gets to go.
Such a luxury for Dawn Staley, especially in
We have
these
extended
late
our
game situations
lead
where there's so much denial.
even
All 5 of your
further,
players
near
have good, strong
20-point game.
handles and could put the ball on the deck.
Booker wiggling through traffic. Pressed in, denied by Johnson.
I mean, it's been denied. And gets to go. It's gonna be pretty interesting over here. And I can assume, luckily,
in Greenville, South Carolina.
what can I say? So far, I don't think Texas is not gonna foul on us. Unfortunately, you know why? Because they trained by a long way.
Dawn Staley telling her team to wind this clock.
To the wind. To the wind. Oh, he gets it. And it's a 20-point game. It's 20-point game. 20-point game. 20-point game. 20-point game. Oh, that shot is off.
And it is all cosmetic at this point. With 1:04 to go in the fourth.
And we're near the 1 minute mark. This is it. Let's try to wrap this up because we got one more game coming your way. And that will be is TCU versus Baylor. We have Chloe Kisses just checking it out.
What a tournament from Chloe Kitts, a career high in the quarterfinals.
And my favorite players are Malaysia Walawi and Chloe Kitts, and
to ascend for South Carolina.
they don't know. I don't know what to say to you. But luckily, we did not have no brawls or fights this time, and we didn't. So luckily, we did not. And luckily, we didn't. So, Selection Sunday is coming your way on the 16th, and that's going to be on ESPN2. And now be on ESPN2.
There's the trophy, which once again will be headed to Columbia.
We have extended our lead to 20. No. I don't think Texas A&M are going to win this game, but luckily, this is their first SEC Tournament Championship appearance. When they used to be in the B12, they used to be in it.
Production from all corners. A dominant defensive performance, holding Texas under 30% from the floor.
Whoa! They're not going to... No! No! Turnover! What a play! What a play by defense, offense, whatever that is. And I'm assume that this will be our third SEC title championship, and we have been appearance for it. And our final score will be 64-45. Near 20-point game. It's a 19 points. And that is it! We are the champions, and I knew it! We're the champions! We're the champions again! We're the SEC champions again for the third time in a row. We did it, y'all. We won this game by 19 points, and our final score is 64-45. Go South Carolina Gamecocks. We are the SEC tournament champions again, like we did last year and the year before. We did it, y'all. We did it.
Lifting up that trophy. The full presentation will be on SEC Plus. Dawn Staley acknowledging the crowd. Chloe Kitts is with Holly Rowe.
Chloe, this was a very strong defensive effort from your team. How were you able to be so smothering and really stop that Texas offense?
I mean, Coach Scout, we went over a bunch of times, and we know we would be able to beat them if we had good defense, and the rotation was so good, and everybody on the bench.
On the SEC Network Plus,
You had another strong day.
we are going to tune in for this trophy presentation, I think, but I have to see if we can.
I just want to win. I feel like my confidence is going up because my teammates and coaches, they just give me so much confidence, so I'm just going to go out there and
We did it.
How the redemption of a championship after losing to them last time feel?
It was amazing. We deserved it, and we got it.
Thank you, Chloe.
So much.
Well, thank you, Holly. What a performance from Chloe.
Now,
Kitts.
if you want to see the trophy presentation, you go on the SEC Network Plus.
Rebounds, 3 assists.
So,
Kitts
and that is that.
also the end of the regular season, really just continuing that momentum. Big up there from Tessa Johnson. With South Carolina peaking at the right time. Vic Schaefer gathers his team. He knows there's still a lot of work to be done, a lot ahead for Texas here in March. Sanaya Fagan now with Holly Rowe.
He has done it again for the third time.
Your own late in this season, how have you been the most consistent performer for the Gamecocks this year?
I say my trust in my teammates. My teammates gave me the trust.
We did it.
They gave me the confidence. They told me to go ahead.
So here's what we can do. We can eventually
This was a beautiful
head over for the trophy presentation, and then after that, the cafe's coming down.
Play defense, go to offense, and just go out there
championship mean to you?
It means a lot just to
And
my life.
their university, luckily, isn't far from Greenville area.
All right, Ali, Sanaya, thank
So
you
once
very
again, if
much.
you want to watch a total
Reminder
presentation of
that
this, you can go on to
the
SEC
trophy
Network Plus.
presentation will be on SEC Plus, but another championship performance from Dawn Staley in South Carolina. Domination of Texas today. holding
So
them
our final score is
under
64 to
30%
45.
from the floor, and getting big time contributions up and down the roster for South Carolina.
I mean, they were just completely dominant, and this is a team that
We
all
have
season
done
long
it,
has
guys,
beaten
for the
people
third
because of their
time.
depth and their unselfishness. And yes, a few bumps in the road.
And
along
luckily,
the way, but
we did
wow,
not
South
have any
Carolina
balls to fight this
certainly
year.
looks
So
like a
good,
championship
so
caliber
luckily.
team right now, and they are in the SEC.
Once again, the final score.
So our
South
final
Carolina
score is
64, Texas 45. For our producer, Kerry Callahan, our director, Jimmy Platt, the Hall of Famers, Rebecca Lobo, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew who has worked their tails off all week long here in Greenville. I'm Brian Rucco. Time to get you to the Phillips 66 Big 12 Women's Championship. Baylor against TCU. You can watch your trophy ceremony on SEC Network Plus. Thanks so much for watching as we say so long from Greenville, South Carolina.
We will
Champions
say
of the
so long
SEC
from
tournament for a
Greenville,
third
South
straight year.
Carolina, and we will answer watch trophy presentation.